A volcano in southwest Iceland that the world has been watching for weeks now has erupted. You are looking at some incredible images of it spewing lava and ash into the air. The eruption follows a number of intense earthquakes, which prompted authorities to move several thousand people living nearby to safety. Dominic Velitis is following this story from London. So, Dom, what is the latest on this eruption?
We won't waste any more time, and let's get back to those stunning pictures coming out of Iceland this morning. This is what this eruption looks like close up, or as close as is humanly possible. But the effects can be seen as far away as the capital, Reykjavik, which is the best part of 50 kilometres away from where this is all taking place on the Reykjanes Peninsula. The eruption started at 10:17 p.m. Local time last night, a short distance to the northeast of the small fishing town Grindavik. The authorities were prepared. Weeks of intense earthquake activity suggested an eruption was on the cards. Indeed, at one point last month, Travis, experts recorded more than 1,000 earthquakes in just 24 hours, after which they took the decision to evacuate Grindavik's entire population as a precaution. That's about 4,000 people. As you'd imagine, experts are watching events unfold very closely. The Icelandic Meteorological Office says the power of this eruption, it continues to decrease at the moment, but earlier we were told the lava was flowing at a rate of up to 200 cubic meters per second. That's many, many times more than we've seen in previous eruptions in the area in recent years. It is still moving to the southwest towards that town Grindavik, so we will be keeping an eye on that, Travis, and looking to see if there are any further implications for that small fishing town. Travis.
All right, and let's zoom out here, Dom. What are the wider implications of this eruption?
Well, a bit of context for you first, Travis. Iceland, as you know, is no stranger to volcanic eruptions. The country has more than 30 active volcano systems. That's the highest number in Europe. And the Reykjanes Peninsula, where this is all happening, is a bit of a volcanic and seismic hotspot in its own right. A lot of people, though, were wondering if the one that erupted last night would cause the same level of disruption as the Eyjafjallajökull volcanic eruption back in 2010. You may remember how the ash cloud that produced led to the largest closure of European airspace since the Second World War, leaving passengers stranded all over the place and costing the airline industry billions of dollars. The good news is that experts think this one won't have the same kind of impact. Here's volcanologist Dave McCarvey.
What came out in 2010 was a type of magma that fragments very easily into fine ash. And the combination of weather, wind, and dry conditions meant this ash was in the sky for a very long time. And also Western Europe was very unprepared for this, despite the fact scientists knew this was very likely. They weren't being listened to. So it was almost inevitable that would happen.
So as impressive as this latest eruption looks, Travis, it's unlikely to have any wider implications like those that we saw back in 2010. I can tell you, actually, Travis, that Reykjavik International Airport is still open this morning. And although there are some delays, flights are taking off and landing as usual. Travis.
Okay, that is a bit of good news. Dominic Velitis for us in London.